Hey guys, and welcome to game number 56 out of 100 of my Human vs. AI series, where I'm taking on the AI-powered Scrabblebot BestBot in a 100-game match. We're currently at 25 wins, 30 losses, so for the first time in quite a while, we're within 5 wins of the bot, which is very exciting. And it looks like I'll be starting off with a bingo here. I've got itchier with a blank E. Do I have anything else? I'd love to put the H or the C on the double letter. And the problem is I could put the C on the double letter if I want, but this would be a rather foolish play because it's one below the triple, and he could put several tiles there, such as a B or a T, and score a lot of points if he has one. So not really a good idea to do that. Do I really not have any sevens other than itchier? Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't see one off the top of my head. I don't think I have anything with an A or an O. Almost Trichina, but that's an 8. Yeah, there's a lot of 8s here. Yeah, maybe there is nothing. It feels like there should be, but it's possible there's nothing. So, alright, where do I want to play it? Because like I said, it takes some front hooks. I think maybe here? Yeah, it takes a W too, right, for witchier. Yeah, it takes a lot of front hooks. I don't want the front hook to be in a double-double line. So yeah, maybe this one is fine. I don't really know. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and play it here. Let's see what happens. I hope I didn't miss another 7, but I feel pretty confident that I didn't. Wow, Liquor comes down almost immediately. And just like that, the bot is in the lead. I've got a decent rack here, though. I should be able to score some points with JK, I would imagine. I wonder if I should risk Jake. It's very aggressive. It takes an R. It also takes an S. There are 3 more R's and 4 more S's in the scene, so it seems a little bit too aggressive, I think, at this point in the game. It's not like I need to take that kind of risk. Feels like the type of play the bot would maybe make, though. I've seen the bot make some pretty aggressive plays. I think I'd just as soon play Jaker over here, though. It's about the same score. It's actually 1 more point. You get sort of another consonant, which is good. It just seems much more sound. I'm not in a bad position at all. In fact, I'm actually going to be taking like a 30-point lead with this, so I don't really see a good reason to open up that kind of spot. If there was like 1 R and 1 S unseen, I think I'd maybe do it at this point in the game, but with still 7 tiles that can hook there unseen, it just doesn't really feel necessary. I could also play Jock to keep a stronger leave. Keeping the ER certainly helps my leave, but 11 is a lot to give up. So I think I'd rather play Jaker. It also blocks the B and the E over here, which is the B is a potentially dangerous bingo line since it's on a double-double. I mean, it's not that easy to hit, but I still kind of like blocking it. It's also an easy scoring spot for the bot with a similar play to the one I'm making. Yeah, there's also, I guess, Jack right here now that I see that. Or even, well, Jacker is worse because it doesn't score as many points. Yeah, I mean, this is not a terrible play either, to be honest. It still blocks the B. And this lead is a little bit better than ML, but it's not that much better. Like, it's still a little bit awkward, especially with that L. The L definitely makes this leave a little bit less strong. So I don't think it's quite worth it to sacrifice the points. I'd rather also go for an S for B Liquors. That's going to be a very important tile. So yeah, let's just play Jaker over here. Wow. Well, I tried to get rid of a lot of consonants, but I guess it wasn't enough because I still managed to draw no vowels. So that is certainly unfortunate. And we'll have to see what the bot does here. Will it hopefully give me something reasonable to do? Am I going to have to trade? I don't know. Wow, another bingo. Shorties this time by the bot for 71. Did the bot have any other bingos there? I guess maybe not. I mean, it could have played Shorties through the R and B Liquor, which is clearly worse. Oh, it could have played House It through the U and B Liquor. Okay, so that's probably what it was debating, because it's the same score. So yeah, probably played this instead of House It. Not really sure why exactly, but I guess maybe it feels that this will lead to a more closed board in the long run, just because it plays parallel to B Liquor, and that might encourage vertical plays, which would kind of lead to board exhaustion. I'm not really sure, but interesting call, because house it feels a little bit more close to me in the short term, just not giving back all those floaters. Maybe it feels this is better for long-term defense, but only the bot really knows what it was thinking there. I would have probably gone with house it, but in any case, what do I want to do with this? Do I really want to trade? No, I don't think so. I mean, mule has to be better, right? I mean, it's still 18 points. The X I could maybe score something with next turn at least. As long as I can get at least 1 or 2 vowels here. This is not a terrible rack. The thing is, if I trade, there's nothing that exciting to even keep here. Like, what am I going to keep? NT? It's not bad, but it's not that good. I don't want to keep 5 constants, so I definitely don't want to play something like Lex and risk that. There's also stuff here, but not all that much, really. Yeah, there's really not all that much I can do. This is just worse. Keeps 2 L's. Twill is just way too big a point sacrifice. So I think Mule, it's not a good play to make, but it might be the best option I have here. I'm failing to see anything else that looks reasonable. Well, I can play Minx, but it doesn't really score anything. No Y for Lynx. Anything through this U? Not really. Yeah, I think Mule is the best option, unfortunately. Alright, at least I got a couple vowels. So, not in a great position here, but certainly could be worse. Probably just locks over here, 32 points, keeps a nice leave. I've got the S now. It's a very good tile to have. I've got mules and belickers, so yeah, certainly, like I said, we're at a deficit here. Always would rather be winning than losing, but all things considered, this is certainly not that desperate a position. If the bot bingos again, then it's going to start to not look so great, but hopefully it won't. We'll see. Yeah, Locks there looks pretty good. Locks also plays here, but it's fewer points and also takes out the Belickers hook. There's only one more S left besides the one I have after the bot used 2 with Shorty, so it's fairly unlikely that the bot has it. Certainly possible, but relatively unlikely. Almost Exolotls, or Axolotls, that would have been pretty cool. Maybe I should have played Moan and kept XLLT instead of XLNT. Then I actually would have gotten Axolotls from that A. But obviously there was no way I could really know that. Alright, Aga comes down, which unfortunately does block my play of Locks I was going to make there. So do I want to play Locks over here and block Belickers? Do I want to play Cox, which is a couple more points, keeps the L, which is definitely not something I'm dying to keep. It certainly makes this more clunky and just more prone to getting a rack with a bunch of one-pointers that doesn't bingo, which is something I really want to avoid. Yeah, I think I should just play Locks. I mean, I still have Mules, so I don't think I'm really mind blocking that too much. On the other end, the bot could play through the L and Mule pretty easily and probably block that. So I would kind of like to keep that open at the same time. It's a pretty tough call. The L is bad, but blocking is bad. And the pool is actually getting a little bit vowel heavier, right? It starts 42 vowels, 56 consonants, so 14 difference. And now it's only a 4 difference, 28 vowels, 32 consonants. So the pool is actually slightly more vowel heavy than average right now. So maybe keeping the L is slightly less bad because of that, and I should just play Cox. It's also 4 more points, which is, you know, not a ton, but it's not nothing. So maybe I do just play Cox. I mean, keeping that Belickers hook open in the long run, especially with an S on my rack, has a good amount of value. And the nice thing is, too, even if I draw poorly, like, it should at least help me maybe bail out of my rack next turn, just get rid of a bunch of one-pointers for 30 with Belickers. Have the I to play through an Itchier also, which helps. Maybe even the A in Jaker if I have something that happens to hook Naga or Saga. So I don't hate it. I mean, yeah, I'd obviously much rather get rid of the L. But I don't want to do so at the expense of 4 points and a significant positional setback with blocking that S hook. So I think I'm liking Cox now. I'm just looking to make sure I'm not missing anything better, but I don't think so. I don't see any like massive X plays I might be missing, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, did I get anything? I don't... Oh, yeah, I have tinfoils to the I and Itchier, actually. So, I was talking about that I. Hopefully it stays open. It's not a ton of points. It's only 62, which is not a lot for bingo, but still a lot better than not bingoing. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything that plays. No sevens here, right? No, like four-ints doesn't work. Another bingo, revolted. So, bad news is the bot bingos, but the good news is tinfoils is still there, and I don't think there's anything else. There's nothing through that D. Tenfolds doesn't work. So yeah, we gotta do this and hope for the best going forward. Umpired. Wow, what a draw. Or dumpier. Plays under... Oh, come on! Well, dumpier still plays. But... now I'm still going to be trailing. I don't have... Oh, man, I almost have, like, Plumiped or Unripped. That would have been insane if I could have triple-tripled back here, but I can't. I mean, there's no merit to doing something like this, right? It's 48. No, I mean, dumpier is so many more points still, right? Like, I gotta do it. Keep the P open. Gives back a lot on the bottom, potentially, with, like, Reed plays, R-E-D-E. I think I need the points, though, and the volatility. I'm still in a tough position. Like, I'm bingoing, but I'm still going to be down 40 points, plus what the bot plays. I can't believe the bot bingoed for the 4th time already in, like, 6 turns. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, this has to be correct, right? Yeah, I mean, that's not the worst draw. Oh my gosh! You're kidding me! You're kidding me! Wow! Well, I think we're not winning this game, guys. Good grief. Wow. Yeah, alright. This is getting out of hand, quickly. I mean, I opened with a bingo, for goodness sake. Like, I was supposed to do well this game. Wow. I mean, I'm still probably going to break 400. This is going to be a 1,000-point game, I have to imagine. I'm going to guess this game is going to end, like, 420 to 590 or something? I don't even know. Gosh, that's crazy. So that's 5th bingo? See, it opened with wait, what is that 5 bingos in 7 turns? Let's see, Liquor and Shorties, that's 2 for 2. Then it played Aga, so 2 for 3. Yeah, then it bingoed again with Revolted, then Patons, and then Diaper. Yeah, it's bingoed, like, literally 5 out of 7 turns, right? That's crazy. Yeah, it's just insane. Or wait a minute, 5 out of 7 or 5 out of 6? 6, right? Wait, Liquor, Shorties, Aga. Yeah, 5 out of 6 turns, guys. Not 5 out of 7. That's insane. We've only played 6 turns and we're down to 17 tiles in the bag because the bot has been bingoing so much. And I've bingoed 3 times too. Like, look, it's not like I've been doing nothing, guys. I've bingoed 3 times. I played Itchier, Tinfoils, and Dumpier. I've bingoed 3 times in 6 turns and I'm down by 213 points. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just insane. Absolutely insane. Give me a T for Trainway. Show me a little love here after all that. Maybe. Probably not going to happen. There's only 1 T left. Okay, U comes down immediately. I think the bot maybe wants to get this one over, too. Alright, I don't know. Away, no, it makes WA. Let's not do that. Let's not completely lose focus and play a phony 2. That would not be great. Maybe Yaw. Setting up Yawn. I mean, there's a lot of ends left. But at least maybe create some sort of distraction. I mean, at this point, I'm obviously just playing for spread. There is literally no possibility of winning this game whatsoever. Yeah. I guess I could play Yaw down here, but it doesn't really have a threat. Yeah, let's play Yaw over here. Maybe make something happen. We'll see. Got the Z, which is probably not going to help too much. I'll be able to score well with it. I can play Azen for 43. That'll get me well over 400. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm going to score like 430 points and probably lose by almost 200. Which is just nuts. It's going to be like... I mean, is the bot going to break 600? I guess it depends on if it bingos. If it bingos, obviously it will. That's a pretty good pool, too, guys. I mean... Alright, it just plays Gaijin up there. I mean, it can still bingo out with, like, Vintage or Vestige, too. That's the thing. So should I block it? Should I block it, or should I... I mean, if I try to bingo myself, it's probably going to be able to block me, because I'll be emptying the bag. I don't know if it's worth blocking, because, like, it can still score a ton with Reed on the bottom. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, what do I even have there? Zin, I guess? Yeah, maybe Zin? Do I have anything with Yu or Yan? I don't think so. I mean, Zin just gives back a lot of big plays too, like Gaze. Oh, I have Y'all as well, actually. But still not all that much there. How likely is the bot to bingo? I mean, fairly. There's like Negates, Vintage, Vestige, Genevas. Yeah, there's a lot. I should block, I think. There's enough stuff there that it's probably worth blocking. So yeah, maybe Zin, because I mean, Gaze is not that much worse than stuff like Veins on the bottom, or Vang on the top left. Like, it's going to score 40 points probably whatever I do, so I don't think I mind this. I don't know, like, what else am I going to even really do? I want to get rid of this Z. Yeah, that seems fine. Alright, well, I don't think it would have bingoed, but I couldn't have known that. Yeah, now I guess it will just probably play... Well, maybe it'll play Gaze, because then with TENN it probably can't go out. So, I don't know what it's going to do. Yeah, the bot has only used 3 minutes of its time. So, yeah, we'll see what it does here in the endgame. Alright, the bot does go with Gaze. And what is it threatening with ENNT? That's the question. I don't think it can go out. I mean, it's probably going to just play something like Net or 10 at the bottom. It also can play Net with Yan. They actually score about the same. He scores even more with Yan. That's 21. It's 19 at the bottom. So I don't even really need to worry about blocking the bottom so much. So what's my best play here? I assume I can't go out, right? Vulgars? That doesn't fit through the G. No E for Valuers, O for Valors, or anything like that. So yeah, I imagine I'm not able to go out here. So I should try to just go out in 2 if the bot can't go out on its next turn. I thought it might have played Za in AN, because that saves Jeanette on the bottom for a lot, but I guess it's pretty easy for me to block, and then it wouldn't be able to go out. So I figured I would just block anyway, I presume. And Gaze is more points. So that's, I assume, why it played Gaze and not AN, because yes, it saves outs, but I can still block. And maybe I just play like... See, I was going to play Loves holding AR and Coxa, but then it just plays Yan and Net and blocks me anyway. Do I have anything on the top left with the V? I don't really think so. Yeah, Var, Voss doesn't fit. I actually have surprisingly little to really do here. Yeah, I mean, what do I even have with my V? Maybe like Avo and then Slur and Yawns, or maybe Slur first? Yeah, Slur first actually seems reasonable. It's not bad, so I'd get, how many for Slur? It's like 16, I think? Yeah, 16 and then 12 is 28 net. It's not a ton, but it's not terrible. Yeah, it seems about as good as I'm going to do, probably. Because if I play Vars, I don't think I'm getting that much with LU. I just don't see any way to score more with Sura or Ursa or anything. Yeah, Ursa doesn't play under U. I can't really play under U and block that spot. I could play Us, I guess. But then ARLV is not going out. Like, Larva doesn't fit or anything like that. And I definitely need to go out in 2 here, because the bot is certainly going out in 2 if I don't. So yeah, Slur and Yawns is looking reasonable at the moment. Not seeing anything that's jumping out is clearly better. Yeah, Vera... doesn't seem like it would be any better. Lava. Maybe Lava? Does that do me any good? SUR? I don't think that's going to go out for more. Alas, yeah, URV isn't going out. Alright, yeah, let's just play Slur. I don't want to belabor this all that much. Now it's going to play Net, exactly, and now I can go out with Avo or Ava for 12, I think. And that's probably going to be... Oh, wait, no, Voss is more. It's 14. So yeah, Slur was even better than I realized, actually. Yeah, Voss it is. So yeah, I managed to still get 433 A 1071 point game, guys. 638 to 433. It's the final. What a game. I mean, I don't think it's going to take me very long to analyze this game. I don't think there's very much to be said. I think it kind of spoke for itself. Yeah, Itchier is the only bingo here, so that's good. Obviously, playing it here was out of the question. One before the triple. And the bot bingo's back. Yeah, I didn't think about jerk, but I mean, that takes hooks I don't have at all, right? I mean, takes the S still, takes a Y. There's no reason to do that. I think this is perfectly fine. I mean, like I said, I'm not in a position where I need to be aggressive. I'm in good shape here. And the bot bingoes again. Oh, I guess hoisters as well was a possible consideration in addition to shorties or house sit. So yeah, a lot for the bot to consider. I felt like house sit seemed the best positionally, just sort of blocking as many floaters as possible, but I don't know. I can't really criticize the bot. This worked out pretty well for it. And then, yeah, plays Aga over here, over C-Dog, which makes sense, not wanting to open with a lead. This also looks reasonable as well. I might have gone with this, but again, certainly worked out pretty well. Yeah, I could have played locks, but like I said, I wanted to keep B-Lickers open. I think that's reasonable. The bot bingos again. I bingo. The bot bingos. I bingo. Bot triples. Bam, 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 and that's GG. Fiat looks good. You looks good. I missed no way here. That's a cool play with Coxa. Obviously, at this point, it literally matters for 0.000000000000000% in terms of win percentage, but I mean, still would have been a cool play to get down 10 more points. Probably a little bit better, but yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. I think I saw it before, but honestly, like I said, with this pool, there's a lot of sevens unseen that this blocks. I think this is still a reasonable option. And, yeah, Olva's is there, but RS is not going to probably go out for quite as... Oh, maybe this would have been better, though, to block... Oh, no, this gives back Vent. I definitely don't want to do that, right? Yeah, I think my play is fine. And, yeah, that's that. Pretty quick analysis. But, you know, I think, like I said, this game kind of spoke for itself. BestBot bingoed... how many points did BestBot have after 6 turns again? It bingoed 5 out of the first 6 turns, including a triple-triple. Yeah, BestBot had 508 points after 6 turns, guys. Yep, that happened. So, this was not a game I was going to win, I think. That probably also goes without saying, but, you know, it happens. And I was doing pretty well, so, you know, at least someone, I forget who it was, but someone told me once, you know, with these kind of games, hey, at least they still only count as 1 loss, right? Like, you feel like, it feels like more than 1 loss because you just get blown out of the water so badly, but at the end of the day, you lose a lot of spread, but you've still just lost 1 game of Scrabble. And the game before this, I won by 1 point. So, you know, at the end of the day, in the last 2 games, even though this one felt like much more of a beating than the other one felt like a win, I'm still 1-1. I'm minus 204 spread, but I'm still 1-1. And that's really what matters in this series when I don't really care about spread. So, yeah, I think that's it for this one, guys. I'm going to try to move on from this, hopefully, and do a little bit better in the next one. And, yeah, hope you guys will... stay with me there and come back for game number 57, where hopefully things will be a little bit more competitive. But if nothing else, I hope you guys enjoyed this, maybe learned a few cool words, and got a kick out of it, because this was a tough game. But like I said, it certainly happens, and sometimes it's going to happen to you, and sometimes it's going to happen for you. That's what you got to keep in mind, and hopefully in the next one it'll happen for me. So I look forward to seeing you all there, guys. Thanks again for the support. Really appreciate it, and have a good one. Bye-bye.